Hello everyone, welcome to QuintEdge. This is CFA Yash Jain, and in this video I am going to tell you everything that you need to know about CFA program in 2025. It's a very honest attempt from our side to tell a beginner everything that he should be aware about CFA program from the day he starts his journey of CFA. So let us get started. Okay, so what all we are going to cover? As usual, I am going to give you the index first. So in case you are interested into one particular part of the video, feel free to jump. Firstly, I will be introducing you to CFA program. Though I can speak about it for hours and hours, but for this video, we'll keep the discussion to few minutes. Then we'll discuss the eligibility criteria, whether you are eligible or not to pursue CFA program. Then structure of exam and the exam format, followed by very important, the fees that you will have to pay to CFA Institute. Then the most important part, syllabus, what all you are going to learn, followed by throughout the year in which particular month the exams are conducted. Then scholarship, in case you're looking for financial assistance, the scholarship can help you. And then I'll discuss few exam preparation strategies. Okay, so this is a wholesome complete video. Let us start with the first thing, introduction to CFA program. First and foremost, it is a globally recognized program. What do I mean by this? In case you are in India and pursuing, let's say, CFA L1, L2, L3, after completing CFA, even after completing L1, L2, you can move abroad and start looking for jobs, right? So it is globally established program. It is headquartered in USA. This program is administered by CFA Institute, Chartered Financial Analyst Institute. Okay, and this designation is the most recognized designation in the world of finance, right? Ultimately, CFA is designed to make you a portfolio manager. We'll discuss this when we move towards the syllabus part. But if you want to be fund manager, this is the best course. But other than fund manager, also if you want to do something else, maybe consultancy, financial analysis, equity research, investment banking, CFA is the go-to course because the curriculum is very, very holistic. That means you learn all the way from economics to quantitative analysis to asset management like equity, derivatives, alternate assets like private equity, venture capital, cryptocurrencies, real estate. So many things are covered in the curriculum, right? And then it is very, very rigorous. See, this exam, we'll discuss it in some time, have almost pass rate of 40 to 50%. This 50% pass rate is very sweet spot. There are many exams for which students study and are not able to clear, like CA exams that I gave or UPSC exams, IIT preparation. You study, still you are not sure whether you will be able to clear exam or not. But for CFA exam, the distinction is very clear. If you study for the desired number of hours, whatever your mentor tells you, you will definitely clear. There is no ifs and buts around it. And if you don't study, you will not clear, right? Okay, so it's very rigorous. So how rigorous it is? Altogether, CFA level 1, level 2, level 3 combined, you have to study approximately, I am saying 1500 hours to 1800 hours, right? 1500, 1800 hours is very, very rigorous. Okay. Now, there are three levels in CFA exams. We call them level 1, level 2, level 3. As you keep moving forward in these levels, the recognition increases. At the same time, the depth of the curriculum increases. CFA level 1 is very wide. CFA level 2, less wide, but too much of depth is there. Level 3, less wide, but lot of depth is there. Okay, so all the way CFA curriculum moves like this. It starts becoming deeper and deeper. Okay, now after completing CFA level 1, level 2, level 3, you will not be called as CFA charter holder. To get CFA charter holder, you will need some work experience. You need to work 4,000 hours in investment decision making industry. Maybe you can work into asset management or commercial banking, consultancy, wealth management, where you are actively taking decision related to investment making, right? You have to have around 4,000 hours of experience completed in minimum 36 months. So if you work 8 hours for 250 days in a year, this is 2,000, right? If you work 50 days and if you work each day 8 hours, it's 2000. And we all know in India, we don't work 8 hours, 10, 11, 12 hours is the norm, right? So you can easily achieve this maybe in 1.5 years to 2 years. But CFA Institute says minimum 36 months, right? So almost you can say in minimum 3 years you have to work 4,000 hours. By Indian standards, it's very easy. Okay. Now let us move ahead. Eligibility criteria. So if in case you're not eligible, it doesn't really make sense for you to watch this entire video, right? So let's discuss the educational requirement. If you possess a bachelor's degree or equivalent, if you have done BBA, BCom, engineering, law, etc., you are eligible, right? Or in case you are pursuing it and you are about to complete as in 23 months at the time of your registration, when you are going to register for CFA level 1 exam, from that particular day when you are about to complete the graduation, when you will complete your graduation, it should be in 23 months, right? So from the day of registration plus 23 months, you should be able to complete your graduation. Then also you are eligible for CFA level 1. For CFA level 2, you should be able to complete your graduation in 11 months, right? Must be within 11 months of graduation to register for CFA level 2. So if you are a college going student, let's say you are pursuing 3 year of program. Let's say it's a simple BCom course. It is a 3-year program, 36 months. After your first year and 1 more month, if you want to register for CFA level 1, you are allowed to do it. After completing your second year and 1 more month, that is in the last year, 11 months are remaining for you to clear your BCom. Then you can also register for level 2. So while being in the college, you can complete CFA level 1 and level 2. While you are in college, you cannot complete CFA level 3. After coming out of college, immediately after that, you can give CFA level 3. Okay. Now, professional work experience, in case you don't have graduation, you are not pursuing anything. In that case, what to do? If in case you have 4,000 hours of professional work experience, 4,000 hours into any industry, if you have work experience of 4,000 hours, any industry, it doesn't have to be investment decision making industry. That was for charter holder. You are eligible to register for CFA level 1, right? This 4,000 hours can be combined. So if in case, let's say you have worked 3,000 hours, we can also combine it with your higher education. Okay. So that is fine. Okay. Now let us move ahead. Exam structure format. We are done with the eligibility part. 90% of the people falls in the first criteria. That is either you are pursuing graduation or you have completed your graduation. Okay. Now let us move ahead. Exam structure and format. So there are 3 levels: CFA level 1, level 2, level 3. CFA level 1, you will understand this once you are introduced to the curriculum. We actually do not dive into depth of finance. What we do is we learn about basics of finance and the tools that are used to do analysis. In CFA level 1, you are a lot of emphasis on the tools and analysis part is slightly lesser. In CFA level 2, lesser emphasis on the tools and analysis part is too much. So focuses on investment tools and basic knowledge of 10 topic areas. What are those 10 topic areas? We'll discuss it in some time. CFA level 2, it will emphasize on asset valuation. So if we have derivatives like option valuation is there. If we have swap valuation is there. Equity valuation is there. Fixed income security valuation is there, right? So it focuses too much on the valuation techniques. And CFA level 3, it concentrates on the portfolio management, wealth management. So whatever knowledge you gain in CFA level 1 and level 2, its actual application, the analysis and application, actual part, the in real part comes in CFA level 3, right? So what you learn in level 1 is applied at level 2. What you learn in level 1 and 2 is applied in level 3. Okay. Next, what is the exam format? So for all 3 levels, CFA level 1, level 2, level 3, all the exams can be divided into 2 sessions of 132 minutes each. 2 hour 12 minutes, right? So first session of 2 hour 12 minutes, you will have to attempt few questions. Then there will be optional break of 15-20 minutes. Then another session of 2 hour 12 minutes. So approximately, including optional break, your exam lasts 5 hours. 2 hour 12 minutes plus 20 minutes plus 2 hour 12 minutes. Okay. Approximately it is 5 hours. CFA level 1 will have 180 MCQ questions. with 3 options. So there will be one question. It is a computer based exam. You have to tick the correct answer basically. You have to click on the correct answer and submit it. Okay. There will be 180 MCQ questions. In first session, you will have 90 questions, and in second session, you will have 90 questions. So in 132 minutes, you have to solve 90 questions, and another 132 minutes, you have to solve 90 questions at CFA level 1. Per question, how much time is required? You can do the math. Now CFA level 2, there are only 88 questions. Only 88 questions. We call them as vignettes. So what the entire paper is divided into multiple vignettes, right? First session 44 question, second session 44 question. Essentially there are 11 vignettes in first session and 11 vignettes in second session. One vignette, that will be large paragraph followed by 4 questions from that particular paragraph. It's like case study. Entire details will be given from that particular paragraph, that particular set of details. You have to answer 4 questions, right? There will be 44 questions in first session, 44 questions into second session, or 11 vignettes and 11 vignettes. Okay, this is CFA level 2. CFA level 3, it is mixture of vignettes as well as written response question, essay type question. Includes constructed response question, essay type questions, and vignettes item set. 6 item set and 5 essay sets, or 5 item sets and 6 essay set. 5 vignette type question and 6 essay type question, or vice versa, right? This is at CFA level 3. In level 1 MCQ, level 2 MCQ, level 3 partly MCQ, partly you have to write, you have to type actually. Okay, now this is the syllabus. Syllabus, you can see at level 1 and level 2, the subject essentially remains same. There is quants in level 1 and level 2, and please understand this. If you are from a non-mathematical background, it is perfectly fine. Quants is not equals to maths. This is hardcore statistics, and that too is not like find mean, standard deviation, application of statistics, right? Then we have economics, micro, macro both. Then we have financial statement analysis. Again, this is not equals to accounts. This is financial statement analysis, analysis of accounts. Then we have corporate issuers. This was earlier called as corporate finance. What happens internally in the company. Then we have equity investments. This is dealing with the external side. Equity investments, equity markets. Fixed income, this is bond market, bills market. Derivatives, future, forwards, swap contracts, options, etc. Alternative investment, real estate, commodities, cryptocurrencies, private equity, venture capital. Portfolio management. See, look at this. This is not finance. Financial statement analysis, economics, quantitative finance. This is not finance. Even corporate issuers, to some extent you can say it's finance, but it's not hardcore finance of the asset class. These are all the tools to analyze equity investment, fixed income securities, derivatives, or alternate investments. These are the tools. These are the asset class. When, see, a person is not going to invest all his money into equity or all his money into FD or all his money into options. A portfolio is created. You are taught about portfolio management, and you are managing someone else's money. You have to do it ethically. In CFA level 1 and level 2, level 1 ethics have the highest weightage, and level 2 also ethics have very high weightage. And level 3, look at this. There is a very huge difference between L1, L2 and L3 syllabus. L3, we have asset allocation. This is all about portfolio management. So there are couple of subjects. In total, 6 subjects are there. Asset allocation, portfolio construction, portfolio measurement. This is telling you about where you are going to put your money. Some money in equity, some money in real estate, some money in cryptocurrency, some money into fixed income securities, like this. Then how do you construct the portfolio? Combining all of them, in which ratio proportion you put in, that is portfolio construction. Then once that portfolio is created, how do you measure the performance? How much return it is going to generate, or its actual return? How do you compare it? The risk of the portfolio. Then we have derivatives and risk management, the risk management part. Then we have ethics. I think ethics is common between this as well as this. Then you have to either do this or this or this. This is introduced in 2025 for the first time. These are various pathways. These 5 subjects plus portfolio management you can choose, or these 5 subjects plus private market you can choose, or these 5 subjects plus private wealth you can choose, right? So it is this or this or this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and any of them 6. Okay, CFA level 3. Depth is there, but the width is much lower. The volume is much lower. Okay, I hope all of you are comfortable with this. Okay, now let us discuss the fees part. Very, very important. Right now I am focusing on the fees only for CFA level 1, but you can multiply, you can do the math, I'll tell you, and you can come up with your level 2 and level 3 fees. Okay, you have to pay one-time enrollment fees of $350. This is paid once in a lifetime, right? You have to pay this only once. Then, if in case you register early for an exam, like August 2025 exam is there, right? For this exam, if you register by 29th of January 25, so it's too early. Yes, it is. You will get a discount. You have to pay $990 plus $350, right? That is $1340. Or if you register post January 2020, like 29 January 25, till whatever is the last date allowed for registration, you have to pay higher fees of 1290. It will become $1640, right? And on top of this 1340 or 1640, GST is levied. I've done the math. For CFA level 1, it is 1,34,500 rupees, assuming the exchange rate to be 85 rupees equals to $1. And for late, this is for early bird, and this is for regular registration, it is 1,65,000. Now, approximately like CFA level 2, level 3, assuming that you will register early, you have to pay $1,000 plus GST. That will roughly be 1 lakh rupees, and $1,000 plus GST, that will be 1 lakh rupees. So 1,34,000 plus 1 lakh plus 1 lakh, 3,34,000. Books, calculator, etc. will cost another 15,000. So that will be 3,50,000. Plus coaching ranges all the way from 10-15,000 to 50-60,000 also. So let me add around 1 lakh rupees also for coaching. So 4,50,000 on an average. On higher side, you can say under 5 lakh rupees, you should be able to complete your CFA, assuming that you are able to clear all these level in one time, one attempt, right? You give exam, you clear, you give exam, you clear, right? So this is the fee part. Understand this is slightly on higher side. That's why CFA Institute also have provided scholarships. We are going to discuss that. But before that, let's discuss exam dates. CFA level 1 exams are held 4 times in a year. In the month of Feb plus 3. Feb, then March, April, May. June, July, August. September, October, November. Then December, January, again Feb of next year. 4 times in a year for level 1. 3 times in a year for level 2. May, August, November of each year, right? Then there will not be any Feb attempt for CFA level 2. And level 3, it is held 2 times in a year, Feb and August. Sir, why lesser attempt? Because let's say 1,000 people gave exam. Assuming on simplified level, pass rate is 50%. So only 500 people will be eligible for level 2. These 500 people will give exam. Again, assuming pass rate to be 50%. Only 250 people will be giving exam. So you can see hardly 25% of the people are able to move over here, right? Therefore, lesser slots. Okay. Now, one more important thing over here. You will give exam in, let's say, Feb, right? You will get your results tentatively in 45 days. So you'll get your results March and April. April, suppose you give your exam, let's say in mid of February. So 15 days of Feb and March. April first week, you'll get your results. Let's say, God forbid, you fail. So can you give again exam in the month of May? Answer is no. Minimum 6 months gap should be there between 2 attempts, right? Okay. Now let us discuss scholarship. There are 3 financial assistance that is provided by CFA Institute to various kind of people. First is access scholarship. For access scholarship, one of the major criteria, not the only criteria, but one of the major criteria is not having sufficient financial means. So individual who cannot afford the program fees, they can get scholarship. You have to apply for scholarship. This scholarship application window from 2025 is now open 4 times. So for each attempt, there is scholarship available, right? So what I'll do is I'll leave a link in description. You can go and check whether this window is open for your planned attempt or not. If in case you end up getting excess scholarship and how to apply for excess scholarship, there is a separate video on the channel. You can watch it. If let's say you get access scholarship, that $350 enrollment fees that you were supposed to pay, that will completely be waived off. And exam registration fees from $990 will be reduced to $400 plus GST. So 400 plus 18% is $472, right? This is access scholarship. Your fees will essentially come down to $472. Okay. Now, sir, if in case, let's say I don't get this access scholarship, can I apply via other scholarships as well? Answer is yes, if in case you are eligible. Another one is student scholarship. Student scholarship is only available for the students who are attending affiliated university. If in case your university is affiliated with CFA Institute, then you are supposed to get this particular scholarship. Okay. In this case, enrollment fees, in fact, for all of them will become zero. Any scholarship you get, enrollment fee, that $350 is completely waived off. And in this case, your fees will come down to $600 plus 18% GST on top of it. Okay. 600 into 1.18. You can do the math. Then professor scholarship. If in case it is for the teachers. If you are a teacher in a full-time college or university, or administrator, department head who teaches for some minimum number of hours, then you can get scholarship. So I think very small percentage of people will be falling over here. Therefore, I'm not going to discuss too much about it, but you can check in this case also, the same amount will be payable by you after getting the scholarship, right? This particular scholarship window opens from 1st September till 31st July. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 11 months of the year it is open. Okay. And this window is from 1st September to 15th July. Okay. 15 days shorter of this. So most of the people will not be eligible for these two. So you have to apply for access scholarship. Now let us move ahead. Let us discuss exam preparation strategy. Now, first of all, it is a myth that you can clear CFA by studying 300 hours. It is written on CFA Institute's website, then also say it's a myth. If you are a well-trained professional, let's say I have done CA, I was able to clear CFA exam before, by studying 300 hours. But a person who have not learned anything in finance, who is completely new to this field, he'll not be able to clear exam just by studying 300 hours in general. If you are exceptionally brilliant student, then I'm addressing mass. In general, it becomes difficult, right? So minimum time that you will devote is 6 months. How will you study during those 6 months? 18 hours per week for 6 months. You can do the math. On an average, 4.5 weeks are there. If you're studying 18 hours and you're doing it for 6 months, it will be 450, 480 something hours. 450 plus hours you have to study. It's not 300, it is 50% more than that. 450 hours. On safe side, you should try to touch 500 hours. If you study 500 hours, you'll automatically pass. You'll fall in the criteria of 50% passing rate. If you don't study, you will fail. Okay? As simple as that. Last 15-20 days study, I can give you in writing, you will not pass. You have to study 6 months continuously minimum, right? If you are a working professional, I'll recommend 7 to 9 months. Like, let's say you are working in bank, you know March is going to be busy. So don't attempt the adventure of May 2025 exam. Give exam in August or November, whichever is comfortable, right? For these kind of professional exams, see, exam is happening every 3 months. So you are not going to lose out on lot of time, right? If you have a doubt whether I should give Feb or May, answer is May. If you have doubt, you should give May or August, answer is August. So later attempt is the better attempt. Okay. Now, classes are optional. If you are working professional or student, I did my CFA on my own, right? So I'll recommend you also, classes are optional. But nowadays what have happened is, if you're a working professional, you are so much sucked in your job that you don't have enough time to study. And if you're a student, you're so much sucked into social media, college activities, travel, all these things that you are not able to devote enough time to study. Having a mentor, having a teacher just keeps you disciplined, keeps you under check, right? And then it simplifies the learning process as well. Though it is optional, I'll highly recommend to you to join classes. Whether it is QuintEdge or any other institute, it's up to you. But I'll recommend you to join the classes. Which books you will refer? You'll use CFAI's material. When you enroll, you get some material from CFA Institute. You should use that. Or you can use a refresher book along with your coaching material. So Schwezer is one of the refresher book. We have other ones as well, like Analyst Prep, etc. What these refresher books do is they skip certain topics, certain explanation that is covered in CFA's material in order to keep the volume low. But if they're skipping certain topics, they can be tested because ultimately it's part of the curriculum. So coaching notes, or maybe just compare whatever is given in CFA's material and whatever is given in Schwezer books or Analyst Prep books. And in case you find that there is something missing, pick it from the CFA's material. Or your coaching instructor would have already done this exercise. He would also be teaching from CFA's material. So you don't have to worry about that. If you're going for a coaching, every coaching is good. Feel free to follow his or her material, right? Number of questions that you have to solve, specifically targeting CFA level 1. For this, 35 to 40 questions per chapter is enough. That will be approximately 100 chapters are there. So approximately 3500 to 4000 questions you have to solve over 6 months. You can do the math. Let's say you have to solve 3600 questions over 180 days. So it roughly translates to 20 questions per day. But you will not be solving questions till the last day. You have to revise. You have to complete your syllabus 60 days before exam. And how many revisions will be there? So you have to essentially complete your syllabus in 4.5 months so that you get approximately 60 days before exam, right? Now you have to complete 3 revisions before exam. While you are learning new subjects, you will continue to revise the earlier one. This is continuous revision, right? You'll keep on revising. Assume this, if you start class today in December, you are attempting August 2025. Do you think what you study in August, what you study in December, you'll be able to remember in August? No, right? You have to keep on revising. So one will be continuous revision that will happen during 4 months of learning new topics. Then there will be 2 full revisions that will happen in these 60 days. Okay, perfect. Okay. Other than this, what I'll do is, as a thank, as a token of appreciation, what I'm going to do is, there is a 28-week planner that will be uploaded below this particular video. Feel free to download it. It is trial tested. I've used it on multiple students from last 5 to 6 years, have delivered exceptional results. The planner includes your revision, your breaks, your the topic should be completed on time. There's sufficient time for you to revise. How much, like, it's so detailed that what you're going to do 2, 3, 4 days before exam, it is also written. Blindly follow it, and you will be able to clear exam, especially CFA level 1. Okay. With this, let me end this video. In case you still have any questions related to CFA level 1, 2 or 3, or in general related to CFA program, feel free to reach us in the comment section below, or you can directly reach the counseling team. So till next time, bye-bye.